I'll be honest with you guys. There was a time in my life where I had this voice in my head, and you might have it too. That one that instantly interprets a pause in your significant other's voice, or a look on her face, or a message that she doesn't read right away. It interprets that as rejection, disrespect, betrayal. And that voice, you guys, I have to let you know, that voice, it's not speaking from truth. It's speaking from an old wound. And the truth is, your brain, the human brain, is a meaning-making machine. And when your nervous system has been wired for threat, like when that little boy inside of you had to scan constantly for rejection and disappointment, abandonment, silence becomes danger. Or a sigh becomes proof. Or a missed call becomes confirmation that you're not enough. So let me ask you, whose story are you actually believing? Theirs, or the one that your wounds are writing for you? Because when the past hasn't been healed, the present is constantly misread. She is not always attacking you. They are not always out to get you. You are not being disrespected as much as you think you are. But the part of you that never got to feel safe or seen and loved without having to earn that love just doesn't know that yet. You walk into every room with a sword in your hand, or you're listening to your partner with armor, or you're hearing your kids through the static. And here's the cost of living like that. Even when someone is loving you, you can't receive it. Even when they are trying, you end up filtering it out through a suspicion. Even when it's safe, your body still is acting like it's bracing for a blow. And I hate to break it to you, man, but that's not leadership. That is your trauma masquerading as protection. And you think that you're just defending yourself, but you're actually defending your wounds. And it's ruining everything that matters to you. So here's a reframe for you. Assuming negative intent is not a sign of strength. It's a sign of an unhealed nervous system. Because when you truly feel safe inside, when you've processed what your father didn't say, or when you've released what your mother couldn't hold, when you've spoken the truth that almost broke you, you stop needing to guess someone's intentions. And you can finally ask, you can finally trust yourself, and you can finally be present instead of reading between the lines or scripting a story of betrayal before it even happens. I was working with this guy the other day who used to lose his mind every time his wife would say, "We need to talk." He would shut down or lash out, spiral into this blame. Because in his body, "we need to talk," those words put in that order meant, "you failed me." In his story, it meant, "you're not good enough." In his childhood, it meant pain was coming. But through doing some work, through nervous system regulation, through trauma resolution, and healing his relationship with his own inner child, he stopped assigning her voice the tone of his past. And he could finally hear her, not just hear his wounds being aggravated. And guess what happened? She started talking to him again. Not because he convinced her, but because he didn't have to prove anything. Because he could finally feel himself, and she could feel that too. Being present and being open, being safe. You guys, you can't fake this kind of healing. You can't think your way into it. You have to feel what you've never felt. You have to grieve what you've never got. You have to name the moment the world stopped feeling safe for you and reclaim the part of you that's still living there. Here's a very powerful step for you to take, okay? Grab a pen and paper and write a letter to your future self and to the people that you love. Set the tone, draw a line in the sand. Say, "I'm done letting my wounds speak for me." Say, "This is the man that I'm becoming." It's one of the very first steps that I give clients that join my program for a reason, because it turns your pain into direction. It anchors your healing into something bigger than just yourself. Like, do you really want peace in your life? Start by choosing a new lens. Do you really want love? Start by learning how to receive it. You want to stop assuming the worst? Stop letting your unhealed past write the story of your present. And if you're tired of trying to do that alone, like if you're ready to stop bracing for impact and finally feel safe in your own body, then I invite you to book a call. You guys schedule with the link that's down below in the description, and let's have a conversation about what's running the show inside of you and what it would look like to lead from a place of peace instead of protection. You don't have to keep living like this. You can put that sword down. You can let love in. You can trust your body again, but it starts with honesty. It starts with self-confrontation. It starts with letting yourself feel the truth that's been buried under suspicion and shame. You're not broken, man, but I know you're scared, and scared men don't need more control. They need more compassion. So let's start there.